National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the only two teams to meet in the Super Bowl 3 different times. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday night.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop them. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Hand off here to Zeke. So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
Quarterbacks like him are just so hard to defend, Mike, because not only can they beat you with their arm and their ability to process and spread the ball out to the other playmakers, but it's their ability to hurt you when things break down. It's just hard to defend plan B, plan C. You might defend plan A really well, but man, I'll tell you, you just can't simulate his speed in practice. You can't simulate his ability to make guys miss and extend plays. And when that coverage breaks down or that defensive front doesn't get home, he can make you pay in a lot of different ways.
He will have a Steelers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense ready now for their second drive. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's brought in right side by Pickens.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
He'll try to run for it with Harris. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Harris. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Fields. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening.
Here we go.
They'll try to run it with Harris. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
He's got it at the 3. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On the give, it's Elliott. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Here's Austin to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. That's 17 yards, and that's a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Fields. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
Now, Fields. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that one is caught. A big-time play for Pittsburgh to gain of 43 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Don't jump.
Here's Warren. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. On 2nd down, it's Dak. That one downfield for Cooks. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. Cooks going in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
West right fit. Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Steelers' offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. On 1st and 10, Fields. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Sit high.
Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. One final throw before the break. That's complete to Elliott. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Patterson now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Sit high.
Now toss left side for Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The Cowboys offense and veteran Ezekiel Elliott making their way back out. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Prescott. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run Zeke up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take!
Throwing is Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a first down run with Elliott. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On third down, Prescott. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a give left side to Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Now he'll run. Oh, the ball is out. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Here we go, son.
He'll try the right side now with Harris. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Fields now on 2nd down. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. Now inside the 25. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again.
Here we go.
In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the...
And he will score! Game on! Justin Fields! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. They'll play action. It's Prescott. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
Here we go.
2nd down. It's Fields. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to reach it. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a fourth down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. We both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a third, then there's a fourth, and now after this fifth, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
Another try, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. Owls waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Dallas first down. Elliott. Man. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Here's 2nd down. Here's Elliott. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Dak gonna run with it himself. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout to stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And that very likely will be a game winner. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Eleven. Here we go, son.
Pistol snap back to Fields. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Don't jump. Ready?
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Hey, can. Go.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team.